Hey y'all, it's me, Niecy Lynn. This is Friday the 6th of May already, and this is Flosstube 123. This is Patty, which y'all can't maybe see just a little bit of her head right here. Patty, can you say hi? Hi. Has decided to be in the middle of everything, and she's literally laying on top of all my business here, so we'll see how she behaves today. It could go well or not. Some days Patty's a good girl and some days she's not a good girl like most of us. I did get a decent amount of stitching done this week. I was pretty pleased with it. I also finished which has just been sitting here not being finished, but now it's finished and I can't get it out from under Patty. I finished the back of my pillow with the finger knitting. It was pretty fun. This is the brand and the yarn, Off the Hook line yarns, and it's pretty cinchy. There's a tutorial. I think she's called something Autumn. Oh my gosh, and I had it written down and now I don't see where I wrote it down because it's not in my cross stitch book. And then I started on the front, but I don't know if I can pick it up and show. It's gonna be real loopy. The front is all loopity. So, and now Patty's gonna wanna play with the yarn, and that probably got me all out of kilter, but I've got, hey, be a good girl. Why aren't you being a good girl, Because there's yarn here. Hey, I'll put that down there and maybe you'll move and sit on that in a minute. Yeah, she loves to sit on it when I'm working on it. That's one of her things. She'll go get on it and sit there when and now she's got the tape measure because I had to measure it. Now what? Now what, Miss Grabbit? So I hope y'all had a good week. We had all the fun with the girls on Friday after my coffee incident last Friday morning. Then the girls spent the night and we came in from dinner and ice cream, and I had a full Yeti of tea. And Kimi had Patty, and Aria was coloring right there. Kimi had her, and we'll let Kimi carry her around, but she doesn't like for anybody else to. And so Kimi's dancing around with her and manages, and y'all, I'm not joking, Patty's toe catches the straw and off it goes. So I had 16 ounces of coffee in the morning, and I don't know if these are 36 ounce or what, but whatever this holds, 36, 40 ounces of tea in the floor that night. So surely we have got all of our spills out of the way for a little bit, I hope. I sincerely hope, because that was a lot. She said, oh shit, I'm so sorry. I said, baby, it's an accident. It's okay, it's okay. Well, she got a towel, we cleaned it up, and of course then, I had to do a real mop job after they went home to make sure I hadn't missed any little stickies, but it was fine. We had fun, they were good. Aria was so tired, and then they had a big weekend. They went to Scarborough Fair and all this, so. What, Patty? What? Oh, now she's offended. I guess I wasn't supposed to be petting her. But I did get several whips worked on this week. My Flag of Stars is nearly finished. This is Flag of Stars by Bent Creek. Hope y'all can see that. It's on 18 count linen. It comes as a kit with the pearl cottons with it, and see if it'll just fit on one of these little guys right here. Let's see. We go on Monday to the medical oncologist. There's a spot they want to double check. Everything else came back good from the surgical oncologist, but there's a spot down here on his lung. They want to double check. He has had scarring on his lungs Daddy has all his life. He had asthma and rheumatic fever as a child, and so they want to double check it. So we'll go to that on Monday and double check that. So, but I am like nearly done with this thing. I'm gonna try to stick this down here so you can see. Oh, look at there, that worked. So I have just got this last row of red stars here. So this works up really fast. It's so cute, and I can't wait to display it. I am loving it. There we go, maybe. Love, love, loving it. It has been super fun to stitch on. As you can see, it's easy to see. So if you don't like tiny things, like I said, I know Fat Quarter Shop had these. I don't know who else does, but check with your LNS. They must have re-released them because they're not new, but they're super fun, and it works up so quick, and it comes with these little pearl cottons right here, all with it. And I just do mine that way because if you put them on drops, the ends fray. The ends start fraying real fast. So I just leave mine in the little bags like that, and it works wonderful. Like I said, this is a good project for late at night because if your eyes are tired or your whole brain is tired, it's easy to see. So that makes it easy to work on for me. Y'all, I'm hungry as a hostage. I usually don't ever eat breakfast, but man, today I don't know what's going on. I'm hungry. Real hungry. Yike. And then I worked on, well, I'll show that one as a start. Get over here. Dear Daughter. I'm trying to get to Dear Daughter. Here we go. Dear Daughter. Yeah, she's right here. Out of Thank You, Sarah Tobias. Blackbird. This is a fabulous book. It has, I think, 4 or 5 designs in it. This one is this guy right here. It says Welcome Spring. Hope that shows up okay on there. It's beautiful, and when I saw it, it made me think of Frankie's Springtime Thread. She had just sent me this. Frankie and Rhonda had just sent me this Springtime by them, and it is so pretty. Let me hang it down in front of this little board so you can see that this guy is gorgeous. So pretty. So the minute I saw it, I thought about that pattern. So I went and grabbed it out, and now it is on a piece of 36 count Tea Time by Fortnite Fabrics. It is also very, very pretty. But my eyes got tired when I was working on it last night, so I just, so you can even, the needle is still in it. Well, here, I can pull the needle out. There you go. I just folded it up and set it down. Because last night we were watching, Star Treks. So we had Picard, and then we had the new one with Pike. I can't think of the name of it. But they were both really good. We liked both a lot. Of course, Picard was the season finale, so I'll be having to wait for the rest of it. But, so here she is, out of Thank You, Sarah Tobias. Dear Daughter is what it's called. I've never seen it individually. I don't think it's ever been released as like one of the little pen pillows or anything like that. But you can see those colors are showing up fairly decent on there. The yellow shows up better in the light here in the house, but so I've got nearly down to the end there, and then I've got Welcome Spring 2022, and then my initials, and then you start on the little motifs, and then you have your ABCDs. So I'm nearly about to start on the little motifs here. And then you have your ABCDs right there. I'm trying to get it, there you go, maybe where the light isn't right on top of it. Because even though it's really bright today, it's not, I don't know, the light's weird in here always, but we got rain yesterday, a good amount of rain. Finally, we're still behind and still will be for, well, all this summer if we haven't had it by now. It's gonna get to be rough times around here. I'm thinking Keely's hay is gonna be primo. That hay is going to be like gold before the end of the summer gets here. Because it is so dry. We're so behind. But I've enjoyed working on this, even though it's small. I should work on it early in the morning, and I haven't remembered to do it any morning. So then when I had it out last night, working on it, my eyes were not being nice to me. And I rearranged the living room again, and so now my light's a little bit off, and why I can't leave well enough alone, who knows? But I can't. Because when I go to sweeping under things and stuff, then I'm like, well, I might as well, you know, I might as well do this, I might as well do that. And so then I get to moving the furniture around, because then I might, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and go under it. And when Kimmy spilled the tea everywhere, you know, I had to move everything to get under it good. I dried it all up. But then when I went to mop the floor and wanted to be sure I hadn't missed anything, then I just went ahead and rearranged furniture. So now my light's a little bit off and everything, you know, because I just can't put nothing back in the same place, because that would make sense. And boy, y'all can always rely on me not to go there. Never fear, I ain't ever gonna go there. This is Jane Bale by Just Stitching Along. She is gorgeous. She has the little overworn birds, the crown, all the flowers and the hearts. She's the one I'm changing up for Ukraine stitch. Patty, can you scooch one way or the other, please? Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you, Patty. Thanks for playing. Oh, Patty. She is right up here in the middle of everything. Laying in the middle of everything, aren't you? Miss Thing. Yeah, you ain't making this no easier. Can I have this right here? Thank you. Sorry to bother you. I put some pieces of whiteboard up here to just stick these on as we went, and for some reason, that's what she's wanting to lay on. The little kook. Why you gonna lay on that, Patty? Huh? Why you gonna be laying on that? She's just looking at me like, whatever. I don't think she's appreciating me not doing what she wants me to this morning. She was a peel last night. I don't know what the deal was. She couldn't settle, and she went to the door, and she went to this, and she went to that, and she don't get to go outside that door, but the bedroom door. And so then she was beating on the blinds, and so I don't know what was going on outside, but she was not happy about it at all. At all. So I finished up, let me see if I can get it where you can see both. No, it's not gonna work. These triangles here at the bottom, all my triangles are done and my stems are done. I finished this flower and did this flower. It seemed like something else. It's on a piece of 32 count dirty linen. I love it. I don't know if somebody can see her, that's the water in the pool, but sometimes it hits the water just right and it makes the backyard camera go off. And I think something's falling in the swimming pool. Because I'm crazy about things like that. But it has been a fun stitch. I'm getting close to the finish on it. I'm getting close to a lot of finishes, so I've got a couple of things in the wings to get going. Because this one will probably, I have these two flowers left. These borders across the bottom. Oh, it's Lily. Let me see if you can see me. 4 zeros. 0, 0, 0, 0. We have a visitor. Do you want to come wave at the camera? No. No, he does not. I thought it was the light on the pool. But it'll be a finish this week too, because I only have those. I have the heart, the two flowers, and then the row across the bottom. So, and then I've either got to put a flag or, I don't know, I saw where someone had stitched out the word peace in Ukrainian. I may work it in here somewhere. It's beautiful, but it'll go to Too Much Charles when I'm done for his generous gift to the Ukrainian Relief Fund. I want him to know how appreciated that is, and so that will be hitting on his way. Hey, Charles. When I get going with it, it's nearly, like I said, it's getting close. So that one has been fun work this week. Getting those triangles finished when they all met up right, that always makes me go yahoo, because sometimes, well, you know. And who else do we have down here? Easter. Worked on the Easter house trio. All the way around, borders matched up. And then, let's see here. I don't need the part, I need the cover and the, I pulled the DMCs, and then I've added in some of my Wicked Stepmothers, and I think maybe a Classic Colorworks bean sprout in here, like this. So it's a beautiful color palette. It's also on 32 count dirty linen. Waxing Moon Easter House Trio. We will be starting a sal for any one of the trios, not the Easter. I'm going to be doing the Patriotic Barn, and I'll get onto those in a minute. We'll go on to that in a minute, but we will be starting a sal on this. Probably like Memorial Day weekend, I thought it'd be fun. And then we can get them done and have them displayed a little bit for summer. So it'll be super fun. Like I said, I'm going to do the barns. I've done the houses, and this is my Easter one. And I decided to change some things up on it. Patty, I don't know if this one is long enough. Patty, I'm going to have to disturb you and take this. Sorry. Oh, she's looking so put out with me. Like, how could I bother her in such a way? Well, it barely fits on this one, and it's too long for that one, so here we go. And all the prayers for our Cheryl, Stitching with the Sisterlies. She has been having heart problems this week and been in the hospital. So all the prayers for y'all. Y'all know I'm crazy about y'all. So please mind your doctors and rest and be a good kid. Do what you're told. Especially mind your nurses, because they, you know, usually know the most. This isn't fitting on here fabulous, but it fits okay. Let's see, maybe here. Okay. I'm trying to move it down so it fits somewhat tight on both sides. We'll see if we can get it going here, maybe. If we can get one more here, then it'll maybe, you can see it. That will work. Oh yeah, it doesn't have to be a long one here. So, ta-da! It's not done, but I just have to do the, what do I got? Easter eggs and Easter eggs and butterflies here. Got Easter eggs and butterflies right here. And then I'm gonna write in my birthday, Easter and my birthday, or Easter 4/17 and my birthday. I'm gonna put my birthday so that I'll know that it's always on my birthday. And talking to Daddy, he said it wasn't, and I double checked it. It wasn't, my birthday wasn't on Easter. We had my birthday party on Easter, and I was a little kid, and I thought it meant my birthday was Easter and that it always would be. So it hasn't technically been on that. We just had my birthday party on it. It was that weekend or something. And then I got all excited and thought it would be that way forever. And of course it never has been again. So it never was even then. So, but it is so cute. All these house trios are the cutest things. They are adorable. Every little element is so cute. And if you already stitched these and you stitched them like one by one and you haven't FFO'd them, you know, you could turn them into a drum and do like on Flea Market Souvenir and what was the Bowl of Berries by Heartstring that you did half and somebody else did half. You could still do that and join them like that to make a drum if you've finished stitching some of the pieces but don't have them FFO'd yet. That would work just fine. So that's a thought too, that you can still finish it into a drum even if you didn't do them as one piece. You can just do the 3 pieces together and still have yourself a little drum. But I stinking love these. Oh, there's my hummingbirds. Boy, they're busy this morning. They're all cute. They're all so fabulous. I grabbed mine out of I went and got it out of my summer bin here. That our Ann turned it into a drum for me. This was the first one I did. And then she said she would turn it into a drum because we all know my skill level is minimal at best. It is beautiful. She made the trim and has little stars on here. And look at the little bottom, made in America fabric. I mean, she's all that and a bag of chips. That is no joke. But I love this thing and I love it done this way. It's cute from any side. So it's just, everywhere you see it, it's just the cutest thing. So I love working on this, and this one is the Easter house. Somebody told me, which I didn't know, they have spring also. So, you know, you could do spring house instead. I was gonna change this word to spring. And then when I thought about that my birthday was on Easter actually this year, I wanted to commemorate that. So I decided to leave it Easter, and then I'll work in so that it's my birthday. So I'll always remember that it all came down like that at least once in my life. And I think the next time it's like in 2060. So chances are I won't be here for that one. Right? I ain't gonna be here for that. So Boss Baby helped me go do mail on Wednesday. She was here with me on Wednesday, and she came in and had to take a bath and then put on her unicorn pajamas with her sandals. And we proceeded to go to the post office and everywhere else in her unicorn onesie pajamas because Aria lives life. She lives her best life every minute. No joke. Her best life every minute of every day. So she said, no, sugar, I want to wear my unicorn footy pajamas. I said, okay. You're clean and your hair is clean. There you go. Now, if you're an adult and you go out in footy pajamas, I guess you do you, but if you're a pre-K-er and you go out in your footy pajamas, I'm saying you're fine. You are just fine. Now, the one I forgot to list because I did a start on it. I just started it so I could go, is Language of Liberty. It was a gift from y'all and from one of y'all. And I think Jackie, but maybe brain may not be working and I forgot to look it up. It is, so I've got, it's Language of Liberty and it's the banners by Hands On Design. Let me see if I can find the picture. Here we go. It's the 3 little banners like this, and they're so dang cute. I love them. And so I am doing the last one is the Liberté, the French, I guess, one. I've done Liberty, the American one, and Libertad, the, which I'm going to, I think that's the Spanish one, and then the eagle is on the Spanish flag. So I'm assuming that this is kind of where some of these are going, because this one has our flag at the top, and then this one has the angel with the swords, like justice. So I don't have a big start. I've just got the bottom of her border going there. And that was as far as I got on her. But then they work up really fast. If you've thought about doing these, they work up so fast. They're so cute. So that was my, I forgot to write that I had a start. Let's see. H-O-D, Liberty Banner. I can hear Achilles' phone in there. I don't know what he's doing, but he must be between things. He had to go pick up chemical this morning, so I'm gonna slide this back in here. And then if you look, you saw on the cover photo, I finished my Spook House Selfies. I was hoping to get it FFO'd. I didn't. Oh, sad day. But that's okay. It is so cute. Spook House Selfies got finished. I don't have my buttons on because I haven't put my interfacing on the back and then also my buttons on and turned it into a little pin cute. But it is Spook House Selfies from Just Another Button Company. So, so cute. And then all their little button eyes go on there. So it's going to be fabulous. Fabulous when I get it done. Like I said, if you order the buttons from them, let me see if I can grab the buttons here so you can see them. It comes with the chart. They also have a wool applique, one of these that I'm thinking about ordering because it's so cute. So that it has little googly eyes and candy corn and then little bats. So it is way too cute. And so hopefully I'll get it FFO'd this week and then I can just put it in the fall bin and it will be ready to go for fall. If I can get it folded up and get it back in the thing right now. Let's see. So I was super glad to have it finished. I used all the DMCs on it, just all the call for DMCs. And it is on a piece of, I think, 16 or 18 count Ada that I dyed with apple green Rit dye and camel Rit dye. Myself, I just did because I didn't have anything kind of that color and I wanted that army green kind of color it shows. Well, Patty is sitting right there and that's where she's gonna stay. So that was my finish this week. Then we had questions and comments. Okay, we're talking about the salve for any waxing moon trio. This is the patriotic one. I'm gonna be starting the patriotic barn on, let's do about 5/27. So the Memorial Day weekend, because some of y'all have an extra day off. So maybe we can get an extra little stitching good start on them there. Maybe we'll upload a little short of a start or something. We will do a hashtag on it, but this is the one, this is how I finished my first one. I did it like this and then our Ann finished it for me into this beautiful drum. So I think Sharon and Kathy and Sherry were asking about this. So yes, we'll do that. And Sherry, Karen, Dee, and Deborah, welcome, they're new. And so they just found us, and I always forget to say, every week I forget, I'm horrible about saying, subscribe and like if you like it. The ads are pay for the postage of the things I send. Somebody asked about the ads. You gotta go?
Yeah.
Love you. Bye. Bonnie. Micah comes in and does, after I upload the video, Micah comes in and fixes the ads. So if you're one of the first people, you either get no ads or more ads, depending on, sometimes if you start watching before even I turn the monetization on, that then you might not have any. But if you catch the video before she goes in, and it just puts however many it wants in until she goes in and spaces them out. So sometimes if you catch it in that not sweet spot, we're going to call that the sour spot, then you get a lot of videos. And last Friday, I'm trying to think, she had something, oh, it was field day, I think it was field day. So she wasn't home to, because she usually works from home, but it was field day, so she was off. So she was at school. So there was a bigger time frame before she could get in there and space them like they're supposed to be. So that's why that happens sometimes. But of course, the subscriptions and the likes, all that helps with the ads. I think this little ring up here may be fixing to go dark. But we're through showing patterns mostly, so that's okay. So that helps pay for the postage. So that's why even the international ones, I know some people don't do internationals, but so far my ads have always covered, I've made enough off my ads to cover mailing. So, you know, as long as that holds out, that's fine. So, but yes, if you catch it in that sour spot, there is a lot more. And then every now and again, at some point during the week, something will happen and it'll go back to like it was from where she's had it. So I'm not sure what it does, but, oh, and Mountaineer Knitter, which, like I said, I'm barely getting along with the finger knitting. So, knitters, that looks like magic to me with two things going at the same time. I always think that always looks like magic. And Audrey said, now that I finished my little Spook House Selfies full coverage piece, that then I could go on to one of my Alphonse Mucha pieces like she does that are giant and full coverage and beautiful. So if you haven't seen those on Audrey, she's Stitchy Witch 42. Amazing. The full coverage pieces amaze me anyway, because I just can't see my brain holding out that long. But those are so beautiful. The pictures are beautiful to begin with because there is artwork, and then they're turned into a stitch piece, and it is just amazing. So check those out. And Audrey Fleming, our Irish Audrey, says she hadn't heard from her lately. She said she was just, you know, taking some mental health time. And please, y'all, that's so important. I forget to say it some weeks, but please take care of your mental health just like you do your physical health. I know our whole universe just wants to push that to the side because it can't see it, but our mental health is important. And yes, we do have times where we just feel, you know, just like, I don't got it in me. And that's okay. It is okay to not have it in you, take some time, step back, but also, you know, reach out. If you need some help, or you know, holler at somebody so that they can just check in on you, be sure you're okay, tell you a funny story, but that's important. But she said, this did make me laugh because by the time, she always sends me fun sayings because she knows I love sayings. And she said, if you're talking about, you know, you might not have aged well, it said, they got more wrinkles than a pound of tripe. If y'all don't know, tripe is guts. And it's like menudo. It's like soup made out of guts. And I'm not a menudo girl. I'm not a tripe girl. I'm not a guts. I'm not an organ eater. I'm barely a meat eater, okay? There were many, many years that I was not a meat eater, and even as a kid, they could only get me to eat chicken, even as a little bitty kid. So I'm not the best carnivore in the world, and so if I can't nearly convince myself that it ain't meat, I'm out. I'm out. I can have lots of fruits and vegetables and be just fine. But, and dairy, but wow. Yeah, but that was hilarious because, you know, they're all wrinkled up inside if you've ever seen Buddy's guts. So I love that, Audrey. So thank you for that. That made me laugh. And let's see. Oh, the bunny's behind me. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get them without knocking everything off here. I started to take them down to begin with, and then I figured Patty had knocked it off on the floor. Okay, as you can see, I tried to do this. So, Cross Stitch and Country Crafts magazine, September, October 1987. The design is by Diane Brassfield. I can't remember if it had a name. But several of y'all said y'all had started it. This is one of mine. I used to put glass on them a lot, but especially if they were white, like this. This is white linen. One of y'all said y'all started it, but who all asked about it? Cindy, Lisa, and Willa all asked about this one. I love seeing it because I stitched it in, was it 93? Yeah. And so when Micah was little, it hung in her bedroom. I had her bedroom, you know, all done in pink. It was a peachy pink color. And she had a little brass bed in there and her white wicker furniture. And this hung on the wall. So every spring when I get it out, because I don't leave it out all the time now, it takes me right back to when it was in her little room. And she was my little bitty girl. And I loved it hanging in there. And I would go in there to say her prayers, and there it would be on the wall in her room. So I love this piece. And I think, for me, I think that's the thing. A piece of needlework can take you back, take you somewhere. And for me, this is where that takes me. Every time is back to her little room when she was just my little bitty girl. Let's see, I'm gonna try to put it back without having we might have a crash. Ellen asked about this piece over here. This is Welcome Spring by the Drawn Thread. I've done each one of the welcomes. So I've done spring, summer, winter, fall, and they're all fabulous. You can, if I'm not mistaken, you can get all of them off of, this one I didn't have the kit. I did just pulled my own colors. But after this one, I bought the kit. This one is on 28 count Sage Jobelin, I think. Yeah. And then I just pulled my own colors for it. But after that, I think on each one I bought the kit, because then I went with the Drawn Thread to get the patterns, and the kit comes with the silks. So you can do it either way, but the patterns are still available on their website, and I think probably your LNS will probably have some of them, but you can get the pattern or the kits off of their website, thedrawnthread.com. And I love the Drawn Thread patterns, and I especially love these on my toolbox there. That toolbox makes me so happy. Michelle E., be praying for your stepmoms. Several of y'all are recovering. Cindy, please rest. She is dealing with LPR, which is something that a lot of people don't realize, but you can have GERD, you can have gastric reflux, gastroesophageal reflux, or it can be higher up. And when that happens, then it affects your voice and your throat and everything. So it's usually called LPR, but and I'm sure I can't get it right. Laropharyngeal reflux. Anywho, it's a thing. So Cindy and Michelle and who else? Natalie, surgery went well, and so please mind your nurses and do your recovery. And Sherry, yes, I will email you. She's looking at another month in the hospital, for heaven's sake. I cannot imagine. So I make myself a note right here. So I'll see it big. If I don't email you right away, email me. She was wanting to know about my little scissors. I sent her some and she loved them. And there are a bunch of different ones on Amazon. I think these come in a 16 pack or something. But I've never had, but one pair had a little boogered up place on the blade part here, so it didn't close real tight. But other than that, they've all worked great. And then I don't have to worry about, if I carry this with me, I don't have to worry about losing a good, like an expensive, nice pair of scissors. A couple of y'all sent me some nice scissors. And so they're in my little, which is over by my chair, my little B-Skep scissor holder. But I don't want to carry those and run the risk of losing them somewhere. That would really upset me, not only because they're great scissors and I use them when I'm sitting there, but because it is a very nice gift and I think if y'all want to use them. And Sue, yes, she said they moved out kind of to the country and they had not quite an acre. And she said if she got chickens, would it be a farm? And I'm here to tell you that clearly by definition and absolutely, if you either grow a crop or you raise a livestock, it is a farm by definition. If you raise animals as a crop or some kind of plant food as a crop, it's a farm. So that's why a fish is still a fish farm, because fish. So the eggs from the chickens will definitely put you into the farm category. Now in the state of Texas, I know one of y'all was saying about, JI primitives, I was laughing. But in Texas now, they've changed the laws here because HOAs frown on a lot of people having chickens and things. But in the state of Texas, no matter what your HOA says, you can have 3 chickens. You can't have a rooster, but you can have 3 chickens. So you can still get eggs. And now, I'm going to explain this. I'm going to explain this, Lucy, because I've had to explain this to lots of people that I would have thought know this. Yes. You will still get eggs if you don't have a rooster. You will not get baby chickens, but you will still get eggs. The egg is the unfertilized portion of reproduction. I'm going to try to keep this real clean here. So you will still get, just like every animal still has its cycle, whether the cycle is fertilized or not, the cycle relinquishes itself and starts again. You'll have egg if you don't have a rooster. I've had to explain this to numerous people, and I never knew anybody didn't know this. But I guess it's a thing, because I think in the last couple of years I've had to explain this about 5-6 times. So yes, you can have. So in the state of Texas, at least you can have your 3 chickens, but you can't have a rooster, mainly because they wake everybody up, because they do. I mean, they will really start crowing, and my neighborhood's full of mainly retired people, a lot of retired people, at least probably half. So they ain't gonna welcome that rooster waking them up. So yes, if you get some chickens, it's definitely a farm. No matter how big it is, you can say that. Jenny, she said she hit her coffee thing and forgot to put her cup under it. She was sympathizing with my coffee spill. Yes, let me tell you what James Williams does from time to time. On the weekend, we drink more than a pot of coffee. I know that's going to horrify some of y'all, but we do in the morning. So he'll decide he's going to make a partial pot of coffee. But his guesstimating will be off, and it will overflow all over the counter, down the front of the cabinet. I mean, because I'm telling y'all, it's like any kind of liquid that has oil or stickiness to it, a tablespoon of it will cover a quarter mile. So it's just like, oh my gosh. So Jenny, when you said that, I could see my cabinets just like yours. And Stitching with the Twins, yes, Chick-fil-A does have a gluten-free bun. They really do, and it's really good, or at least around here they do, have a gluten-free bun. So, and it's good. It's not nasty. Gluten-free can be really good. There is a friend who has a food booth, and his wife has serious celiac disease. Like her celiac disease affects her heart. It's not just makes her stomach sick. She's severely no gluten. And so he makes gluten-free pastas, and they're so good. But a lot of the things on the market are not so good. So yes, the bun at Chick-fil-A, if you're traveling and you pass one and you need to eat gluten-free, they do have a good gluten-free bun. And they're, as far as fast food goes, I always feel like it's a little bit better. You do have better options. You can get their kale salad. As far as the side, instead of their French fries now, I love me some French fries at and I'm not a huge French fry eater, but the French fries at Chick-fil-A are waffle fries, and they leave the skin on. So then when you get the one, and we call them turtle backs, that is like the side piece of the potato, and so it has all the peel is still on there. I love it. And I say, oh, I got a turtle back. And the kids don't like the turtle backs, so they'll give me their turtle backs, and I'll trade them non-turtle backs for for those. But you can get, like, as a side, you can get mac and cheese, you know, if you have kids, and but you can also get fruit or a kale salad, and their fruit and their kale salad is so good. Their wrap is good. So there is, they do offer some, you know, better options than a lot of places. So no, I don't agree with everything they do. Like I said, I'm a shallow person, and they have good chicken. At some point, my life just comes down to making me happy. And I just don't hold the line on everything. Should I? Probably yes. Do I? No. No, I don't. So, and I hope this ring ain't right in the middle of this. I can't see it, so I hope y'all can't. It's going dim anyway, but oh, Renee, Easter snow. Yeah, Easter snow would really be messing up my Easter outfit. Really messing up my Easter outfit. That would not make me happy at all. At all. And Charlotte says she took me camping in Asheville, North Carolina. My friend Cash is in North Carolina, so I would love that trip. So thank you for taking me along. On top of the fact that's one of the places I mean to get to, and I haven't ever yet. So, yes. Daisy, Aria probably knows where your glasses are. She is the best finder. Keely, who just came in and out but didn't want to say hi, used to be the best finder. And he's still a good finder, but he's not here. When he was a kid, you could ask him where something was and he could find it. I mean, he'd know just right like that. But Aria is the best finder. And like I said, when I asked her about the book she had seen, she said, no, Shug, last time I saw it, it was in your hand. And she was dead on. I mean, and I knew I had it. I'd picked it up, but she didn't know where I'd taken it, and neither did I. So, but I'll ask her about your glasses, because she might, who knows, she might know. Charles, too much Charles, I will send you that carrot cake recipe that was on the thing, because it looked really good. Patricia Seal, thank you for your Peace Corps work. She said they did some farming and stuff in the Peace Corps, and then when they got out of it, they said no, because dairy, I mean, and there is no, a dairy is hard work. I mean, you're working every day. It don't matter if it's Sunday. It don't matter if it's Christmas. It don't matter if it's 10 feet of snow. It don't matter if the rain's coming down in buckets. Those cows are going to the barn, and they have to be milked 3 times a day, and no matter what. So, nightmare. Natalie, we talked about your surgery. Is that everybody? Did I do everything? Oh, yeah, y'all. I may have done everything. Holy moly. We're doing pretty good. Y'all worked 48 minutes. We went fast today. Now, shares from last week were right here. And I'll see who I haven't heard from yet. I still haven't heard from Happy Stitcher. Caro, Burden, Caro, I hope I said that right. Patty. Why you gotta be over here right now, huh? Why you gotta be over here right now, huh? Come on. She's like, because I wanna be. Beautiful Patricia Walters for the Just Stitching Along red work. Patricia Walters. And Miss Sarah Lockhart. Miss Sarah Lockhart is Helen B. Helen, holler at me with your address so I can get that to you. Then who else am I missing here? Right here. M. Deutsch, D-E-U-T-S-C-H, Penelope and Pete. Okay, and where is... Oh no, Frankie's sending you that. Okay. So that may be everybody. Okay. Yes. So then this last week we had Fall on the Farm is Vicki Kennedy. Vicki Kennedy, this is so cute. It's Little House Needleworks Fall on the Farm. Adorable. Kathy Barrett, Black Heart, goes to Norette. Norette, if you'll holler at me. Sure, I've got your address. It is beautiful. Look at that. I'm going to try to get, there we go. It is so gorgeous. Black Heart by Kathy Barrett. And then Halloween Cat by Satsuma is so dang cute. I love that kitty cat's face. He's just like, And it is Stitching with the Twins. So Stitching with the Twins, be sure I have your address. Then I have, who haven't I heard from about? Audrey Constancio. I think you're down to San Antonio, but you're the next on the list to stitch this Bittersweet Season. So if you're ready, either way, holler at me, let me know if you're ready or not, and then I'll skip on to the next person. So I'm gonna put a check here and put the date. 6. So let me know if you're ready to stitch it so I can get it in the mail to you. And so then for today, let me put all these up. I know y'all get tired of my housekeeping when I'm trying to, but I swear it makes my life better on the back end. We're gonna take the moms tomorrow to Cajun, the Texas Cajun. We're gonna pick them up and take them to eat, and I've got them some presents and things. So we'll be doing that. Oh, I've got Happy Meal. Happy Mail, Happy Mail. I got this adorable thank you card from Deanna. Or Dina. Dina, I never know which one it is in the thank you, tell me. And I had never seen this. Let me turn it this way. So there ain't nothing wrong with me, Dina. Look at there. This is the most fabulous Mardi Gras thread. It says it's called Groovy, but it is with that purple, yellow, and green. This is the perfect Mardi Gras thread. So I'm gonna have to find a fleur-de-lis to stitch, because this is a perfect Mardi Gras thread for me, and I am all over it, loving it. So thank you, Dina, for that kind note and the thread. Then, I think I got this the right way. I heard from Miss Allison. Allison sent me some of these cards that are fabulous. But she sent me the new Color Street, which she is, I want to hold. Patty, you okay? She has a Facebook group. It is that gonna focus? No Fail Nails by Allison. And they are wonderful. I love these things, y'all know. They saved my life, and they are some of the cutest things in here. Look at those. So cute. And so she sends me some little trial ones always in here to look at. But then she sent me these cards, and she said it's her friend. And I'm going to try to, sorry for the crinkly paper, y'all. I didn't think to take one out beforehand so y'all could see it. I should have. I think it will, it's girljohnny.redbubble.com. And it's by her friend who did the blue bonnets and then overlaid them on the Texas on this paper. And these are beautiful little note cards. They are so gorgeous. I love them. Let me see if I can see if it'll focus. I don't know if y'all can stop it and zoom in on that or not. If you can't and you need it, email me and or message me and I will get it to you. But thank you, Allison, because they are gorgeous. Your friend knocked it out of the park with those. I love her watercolor blue bonnets. Y'all know us Texans, we are blue bonnet nuts. And it has been blue bonnet time, right around Easter, right about now. They're dying back now, but there'll just be fields and fields and fields, and as far as you can see, blue bonnets. And then I got this fun package from Patty Penn. And now she sent all these little fun things. She sent some patterns. Here, I'll try to pick them up without dropping everything on the floor. This is Primrose Cottage Stitches Welcome Spring, and it has these little chickens, and it is so cute. And then there is this one, which I hadn't seen. This is Fat Quarter Shop, and I don't know how I missed this. Tea Time, and it's spring, and it has this little chicken, this little bird, this little chick on there. I guess it's a little, I don't know, it kind of looks like a titmouse, but it's colored like a house finch, so I don't know. But it's cute. It's an adorable little bird on a blue cup. So you can't beat that. And then Stitching with the Housewives, we've got May, we've got All American, May on, oh, an Egg Hunt. These are so cute, and I just don't have the plastic on those. And then she sent these out of her thing. And these are such neat little kits. And I'm gonna try to pull it off here without, because the stickies get after each other. You know how that sticky does that they stick things on the magazines. So she sent these little kits, and these will be fabulous for people when you're recovering or you need to carry something with you that's small and quick. There is It's Time for Tea, and these are all out of the World of Cross Stitching magazine. They always have such good little kits and things in there. This is a little hedgehog. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Ari will be thinking she needs that. That's adorable. Because y'all know she loves her hedgehog. Here's a little Merry Christmas. Here is a little fox. He's adorable. And, well, these are little tags. How cute are those? And then, oh, I missed this one. This is Calendar Crates April with Peter Cottontail Carrots. Adorable. So we'll put him in there too. And I am going to be starting my Miss Mary Barker by just stitching along. So thank you, Patty, for all my funness here. Patty always sends me fun things to pass on and share. So I'm going to be starting Miss Mary Barker by just stitching along. Put her up there closer. Miss Mary Barker, 1830. She has these two beautiful birds and then all the flowers and the alphabets at the top. I think I'm going to do her for my granny, my dad's grandma. She's the one that made this little quilt right here. And I'm gonna do this one for granny. And so I'm gonna be starting her. So Crystal was kind enough to send two. So it is gonna be one of our shares today so that whoever gets it can get there. It's charted for DMC, but it also, Krista does this, and I think this is such a good idea the way it's done, because the DMC is here, but then there is a description of the color. So if you wanted to pull some of your over dyes and use them on some of the big, like the birds or some of the big motifs, then you can